And also, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Mason is in the building, and he is looking to extend that undefeated streak that he has here in the Coastal Wrestling Federation. So, ladies and gentlemen, though, at this time, before we get underway, I'd like to welcome some guests to the ring, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching at home, we are live at CWF Voltage here at the SRC Auditorium. I am the host tonight, Radio Greatness, aka Darion Drummond, and
just Zach. Coming live from you in Milton, Florida, folks. We have a great show this evening. I'm glad to be back. Seeing as how somebody may or may not have paid somebody to lock me in a closet. And now we got these clowns coming out. Yeah, Flow Enterprises, huh? Bunch of liars, cheaters, and
Royal
stealers.
Flow Enterprises,
And the
led
Royal
by
Flow.
the Royal Flow, the holder of the CWF Championship.
You mean the belt he stole?
Hey, like possession is nonsense of the law, whatever, however that
Well,
works. He has it.
We're going to see this evening after Simon comes out and deal with him. Our Defiant King will reign supreme as always.
And he got to get out here first, though.
This is true. Very true.
Look at this. Look at the talent. Look at the talent.
I give it the
Clap,
flow,
Zach. Clap.
I give it the flow. I give it the flow. Yeah. Yeah. I like to see the Ayatollah of Pensacola still has no gold. That makes me happy.
All in due time. All in due time.
If I was Donnie, I'd get out of there.
Like, I'm just stuck on the rudeness of this audience right now. Like they're showing a whole lot of disrespect to this talent.
At least
standing
the
in
audience
ring.
has common sense.
Apparently they don't.
Well, hello, all losers in your life. It's been a while since we've been to Milton, Florida. How are all of you here today? Too stupid to understand this too. I get it. All right, hey. Fair enough. So here, why don't we recap what happens at the vintage show that you feel not so long ago, about a couple weeks or something like that? Our man here, the self-proclaimed most dangerous man, the professional wrestler today, Mr. Jack Danger, winning a triple threat against the Manimal, and successfully came out as your Division I champion.
He did win it, guys.
Well earned.
He did win it. Give him his props.
Makes me sick.
No, Zach. Jet did win it fairly. First time in his life, but he did win it.
Flo
Just
is
saying.
talking. Shut your mouths.
I can still be sick.
Merit is not valuable. This man just won a belt against one of our best here at CWF, and each and every one of you can't stand it, can you?
No. He's right. Crowd makes sense.
Hunter, you will eventually get some gold around your waist, brother. Who knows, maybe this one right here. Because, you know, we proclaimed that Simon Phillips is going to be here tonight, but I don't know, have you guys seen him? Have you seen him anywhere? Yeah, he's a ghost. I haven't seen him either. So, hey, you know what? Maybe he really is what I said. He's too much of a chicken.
Cover your ears, Donnie.
Oh, business about to pick up.
Wow, how long did that take?
Zach, when you hear that thunderclap, does a tingle go up and down your spine?
It makes my neck hurt a little bit, though.
You
Does
are the
make my neck
recipient
hurt.
of a stunner from Marshall Briggs.
Yeah, well, I blame Rob Ocho for that.
The American outlaw.
You should blame yourself for being
Marshall
in the wrong
Briggs.
place at the wrong time.
If Ocho would have come out there like he's supposed to be.
Marshall Briggs about to make his presence known, and Flow Enterprises better be flying north.
One guy coming out versus the three that's in the ring. I don't think they have to be worried about anything.
I would be very worried if that man was staring me down.
Oh, of course you would. He almost made you wet yourself in the middle of the ring.
I did not wet myself.
I don't know. Oh, we can't be sure
Then
about
how
that,
come we
Donnie.
had to get a new canvas, Donnie?
Yeah, Donnie, why would we get a new
We
canvas
have
then?
production value. It was time to get a new canvas. That one had too much sweat and blood on it. This capacity crowd here in Milton, Florida, giving the adulations due to one half of the CWF Tag Team Champions, Marshall Briggs, the founder of the Coastal Wrestling Federation. And if you ask me, he's found trouble ×3 there in the ring. About to lay down his own version of the law, if I had to guess.
If I was him, I would take my time getting in the ring too. 3-1. That ain't odds I would like to take.
Darion, you may remember last time we were here, he went one-on-one with Hunter Hendricks and laid the steel chair into Hunter.
Look what stands before me. 3 men in black. The Dollar General of faction.
Marshall got jokes.
There's a paper champion on the left.
So
There's a
disrespectful.
wannabe in the middle. And there's a never will be on the right. Yeah.
Right.
I may be nothing, Hunter, but at least I can buy suits that fit, son. So I didn't come out here necessarily to talk to you losers. I can't. Hey, man. Listen. This ain't the sticks where you're from. You're in the CWF arena. Yeah. He's got some crooked ass sunglasses on. I think he's take him serious. No, nobody wants to see that. If you're done interrupting me. If you're done interrupting me, Hunter, the adults are about to speak.
That means for you to be quiet, Darion.
Those of you that watch
Oh.
Don't make me come across this table.
Shots fired.
podcast that I was on, as well as somehow they had Flo on there. I don't know why. Bottom of the barrel. Best rated show. Bottom of the barrel. But you know, they also had somebody else on there that has Flo tripling in his boots, and I'm speaking of the Defiant King, Simon Phillips.
That's our king, Darion. Our king.
While I was on that podcast, I had an announcement to make, and I'm going to make that announcement right here tonight, because that's my promise. That announcement is there.
Wait a minute.
The Defiant King, Simon Phillips, the CWF champion, attacking Flow Enterprises from behind. Getting some
you're
just
okay with
desserts
this?
for what they did to him in February. We haven't seen him here in Milton for 3 months. Bouncing the Flow Hawk's head right here on the announcer's
This was
table.
a sneak attack, and you're of course you're okay with it.
This is what they
Hypocrite.
get. This is what they get.
Any
Flo
other
Hawk
time,
Oh.
what a heinous act, what a sneak attack. But
Flow
when he
Hawk is
does,
getting his just due desserts. And let me tell
Finally.
you, it ain't brownies and cookies, those just desserts.
Oh.
And Jet Danger, the peacemaker from the Marshall.
that's our new
Oh, the
D1
Jet
champion.
Danger.
Wait,
Wait a
Here comes the
minute.
Manimal.
Manimal coming in the ring.
what's the man?
What is this about?
What's the,
Wait a minute. Manimal taking the Marshall
What?
out.
what is going on
What
here?
is going on here? Slamming the Marshall down. Well, guys, I think I don't know what all that was about. Perhaps Manimal getting a little bit of a receipt for that stunner the Marshall gave him a little while back.
Looks like the Manimal was marking his territory.
Oh.
Well, if you ask me, that was somewhat personal. Manimal Caden Marks evening the score that he felt he had to with Marshall Briggs. I don't think that was a good career choice. That's not a man you want to anger.
There was a lot that just happened right now.
There's a lot that just happened. You're right, Darion.
We got a lot to digest here, and hell, we haven't even gotten to our first match.
This is insane.
We got the sneak attack by Simon Phillips. We got the attack from Caden Marks, the man who, as you can see, is no longer with the D1 championship, which is around the waist of Jet Danger.
Well, that might be rendered a moot point later on tonight. Manimal will be going one-on-one with Jet Danger. There's also a special guest referee involved in that match.
There is. I wonder who it could be.
Could it be you, Zach? Could it be you,
might
Darion?
be. You never know.
Yeah, we don't know. It could be someone from the crowd.
I think that the board of directors and CWF have a little bit more integrity to let someone from the crowd
Marshall
be a referee.
Marshall was tapping his watch there. I think that was to tell Manimal that his time, he's now on borrowed time, and he's probably at the last hour.
And it didn't look like Manimal's hearing any of that. He has no intimidation on his face.
All I know is this. I know how Manimal feels receding on that stunner. Just saying.
What you gonna do about it, Zach? You gonna do the same thing?
That's not my job.
Not your job?
Nope.
You're not gonna tell him how you feel?
I already did.
You did?
Marshall's gonna.
Saw what it got me, didn't you?
Marshall's gonna have to let that be for right now. Gonna go to the back, but we have not seen the last of the issues between Marshall Briggs and the Manimal Caden Marks. Believe you me.
Donnie, are you shaking again?
Uh-oh, Donnie. Uh-oh, Donnie.
You feeling a tingle in your spine there, Zach?
You shaking
He was
again?
staring you down.
Go on, Darion, say something.
Tell me how you feel, Zach.
Just glad to see you.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, our first matchup of the evening will be getting underway shortly here.
At least somebody gave it to him. Just saying.
I got no quarrel. No beef this way, no beef that way.
And if I was you, Darion, I'd keep it that way.
Don't even talk like you are me. I'm going to shut you down right there.
Just saying.
Well,
I agree.
Well, Marshall Briggs might be wanting to shut down the Manimal, but ladies and gentlemen, time for our first matchup of the evening.
Oh my God. Zach, are you ready? You ready for some brutality?
I am actually, yes.
Not just any brutality, some Southern brutality.
Woo!
That's right, you heard it right. The undefeated in one-on-one competition. And the look on his face right now, he is unimpressed by this disrespectful audience right now.
You know, you would figure, being the Southern brute he is, and we're in the South, they would show some Southern hospitality.
Yeah, but people in Milton, they're not that smart.
I agree. We agree on something now. We're on common ground. We agree on that.
No, I don't. I wouldn't say common ground.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, yeah, sure. And who? Who is
this, if you didn't know? That's who it is.
Mr. Intelligence. Okay,
Correct.
I mean, you can see all the equations on his tight, so I guess there's intelligence. I don't know if he knows how to solve all those equations, but
I was actually talking to him backstage earlier. He says that every equation on his outfit, he can solve.
Well, here's an equation he's not going to be able to solve or have a hard time solving. That's the nearly 300-pound brute to his right, the Southern brute, Chris Mason.
That's a scary
no
man
one
right
has been
there.
able to solve this brute.
Mr. Intelligence, Desmond Tebow, year and a half in the business, trained by gorgeous Joey Jackson and Hunter Law. Got a bachelor's degree in history and only 3 years at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. Very smart, very intelligent, as his name would imply. But you got to question a man's sanity wanting to get in the ring with that guy.
He's
Zach.
absolutely stupid for getting in the ring with the Southern brute.
I agree.
The undefeated in one-on-one competition, Southern brute, Chris Mason.
Undefeated, unpinned, unsubmitted, just, you know, a lot of uns there to use as descriptors for Chris Mason. Tebow going to try to be the very first one to do that. Pushing him into the ropes. And there, the significant weight advantage of Chris Mason
The
coming
weight
into
advantage,
play.
the power advantage, the experience advantage. As far as my knowledge, I don't know how long he's been in the game for.
Gave
This Mr. Intelligence.
gave Desmond there a lesson in gravity.
That's for sure.
That's you know, Chris Mason, he's an unstoppable force, and he's going to make Mr. Intelligence a very movable object.
100%.
Wait a minute! Going for a schoolboy! Almost, no! Not even at one!
And that's exactly what you want to do against somebody right here. You need to use that speed.
Tapping on his head saying, I got intelligence and speed on my side.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't antagonize a Southern brute saying you're smarter than him.
Not a good idea at all. Not at all.
Chris Mason, plenty of intelligence. I've had a few very good conversations with him in the past, but he just likes to let his actions do the talking. Case in point right there. Scooping him up. No! Able to get out of it. Going for the
roll up.
schoolboy again. Trying to use the leverage, but no, only two. Misses there. Once again, trying to get the pin. Trying to use those legs as leverage, and once again, Chris Mason just able to power out.
No. Don't stop and taunt with the crowd. Keep your foot on the gas.
Well, Donnie did say he's only been doing this for about a year and a half, so Chris Mason be the veteran in this match.
Definitely is the veteran here.
No. See, look right here. Look at the look on his face. Getting irritated, getting frustrated. This is what Mr. Intelligence wants.
We know what happens when Chris Mason gets angry.
Mr. Intelligence there taking the back for a moment, gave Chris Mason a push, and Chris Mason just taking a moment to pause, to think, to calculate.
When Chris Mason gets angry, that's the reason why the Manimal is no longer the D1 champion.
Arm drag there from Mr. Intelligence. Somehow, someway, he was able to use some leverage and momentum and get the Southern Brute up in the air.
Not only that, he had the knee in the face of Chris Mason while applying that pressure on the arm.
Chris Mason now trying to get back up to his feet, back to a vertical base, back on both feet, and that dispels trouble for Mr. Intelligence. Case in point right there. Once again, you know, using himself as a fulcrum and throwing Chris Mason in that submission hold.
I gotta commend it, using the momentum against to his advantage.
So he's not so bad after all. Maybe he is very intelligent.
Maybe he does know how to solve some of those equations.
Well, he might be to the halfway point on solving the equation here of Chris Mason. Usually the answers for that equation are multiple choice, and the multiple choice is just, you know, which way do you want to lose? Do you want to be carried out on a stretcher or just sent straight to the morgue?
He might not have a chance after that.
Chris Mason here just taking a moment to play with his food. Wants to make an example here of Desmond Tebow. Ooh.
Not so smart after all.
That'll rearrange your lower
Straight
lumbar.
to the back. That will send a shock all the way down.
Referee Troy there going for the 5 count. Chris Mason doesn't want a DQ. He's been able to control his anger enough here in the CWF. He never has been disqualified.
Desmond trying to fight back to no avail.
Yeah, you don't play a kick game with a man whose feet cover the ground he walks on. Right now covering the chest of Desmond Tebow.
These kicks are just relentless. It's almost like caving his bread box in. I wonder if he can breathe.
Straight to the chest, right below the throat area, kicking the air out of him.
You know, our insurance premiums go up every time Chris Mason gets in that ring.
This is very true.
Is that why it's so expensive?
That is.
Going for the suplex. Almost sent him into the other county. That could be it. No! By God, no! Mr. Intelligence.
Mr. Intelligence has a little bit of toughness in him. I'll give him that.
Ooh, clubbing blow to the stomach by Chris Mason.
Might be questioning that, trying to kick out. I admire his moxie, but I'm beginning to question, well, his intelligence, wanting to continue this match. Chris Mason seems to be in no hurry here. Just going to take his time and, deliver the punishment.
And that's how it's done. Putting in work. Keep your opponent injured in the corner.
Exactly correct there, Zach.
Look at those gut shots taking the air out the sternum.
Oh, bouncing the head off the canvas. That can't feel good. It's going to have a hard time completing math equations after that.
Giving Mr. Intelligence a lecture in agony here. And I don't think the lesson is over quite yet. Off the ropes.
What's he about to do here?
Leg drop onto Desmond Tebow.
Speaking of gravity.
No! No! Mr. Intelligence! Still! There is still a little bit of fluid in the beaker there, if you will.
Shaking his head no, saying this, he's not done yet. I don't know how long he's got left in this match.
School is not out for summer just yet.
When's the last time you went to school, Donnie?
I'm in school right now. I'm taking online classes. Making straight A's, I might add.
Mr. Intelligence is finding out that CM equals pain.
That was good, Zach.
You come up with that yourself?
I did. Just now.
This is why you was locked in the closet.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything.
You say so.
Hey, you had your water changed out.
Every other day.
You're going to have to take that up with whoever you got to take that up with.
I wonder
All
why
right, gentlemen, the match here.
Yes, I'm seeing the match. I'm seeing Chris Mason brutalize Mr. Intelligence. I'm seeing him choke the life out of him right now.
Choking the life out of him, indeed. Mr. Intelligence trying to reach for those ropes, but if they're an inch, they're a mile away.
I don't think he's going to reach.
Might want to be careful with that one. It might look like a tap.
Right now,
toe
bouncing
stomps.
off the ropes, gaining some momentum.
Yeah.
Caught by Chris Mason, spine buster. No, only a 2 count.
And
What is Mr. Intelligence made of?
If you can see, he barely got his shoulder up. Just barely.
Chris Mason needs to worry about Mr. Intelligence and not the referee.
Well, I know that Mr. Intelligence is made of some tough stuff. Played defensive end in football. But, still, that defensive line's going to fall sooner or later when you're crashing up against the offensive line of Chris Mason. See right there, Chris Mason still on his feet. Still on his feet again. Drop kick. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Sends him into the corner. The ruler straps are down. Mr. Intelligence throwing all his body weight into Chris Mason. Gonna try to pick up the Southern Brute. Great show straight from Mr. Intelligence to Tebow.
Into a Samoan. That's impressive. I'm very impressed.
Could the undefeated streak be over? No!
Let's just say I'm very impressed right now with Mr. Intelligence.
It was a big show of strength. It was.
Mr. Intelligence came within 1 second of being the first one to beat Chris Mason.
He doesn't have time to get frustrated right now. Like I said, he needs to keep his foot on the gas.
What a debut if he can slay the Southern Brute.
If does not mean anything.
But that big
Case in
boot
point.
meant something.
Yeah.
Man, you're not supposed to hit a man with glasses like that.
He didn't have to wear it.
Oh.
And he didn't have to come to this match.
That's all she wrote.
That's it.
Which is now over. And still has not been pinned.
Still undefeated.
And I may have misread this audience. They're showing a little bit of appreciation to the Southern Brute right now.
Which is awkward, because normally they hate it.
I guess sometimes they really do see the light. You know who's not seeing the light right now? Mr. Intelligence. He's just seeing a bunch of darkness.
This is true. So much for a light bulb. I'm guessing he understands the square root of pain.
He understands that very well right now as he's laying out on the floor right now.
I give him an A for effort, though.
Mr. Intelligence, thanks for coming. What a debut it was, but it was not good enough to take down the Southern Brute.
And let's talk about the physique of the Southern Brute. He is really starting to look good in the last few shows.
Look at him walking out in style.
He's got a swagger about him.
Look at showing appreciation. What a guy, what a talent. What a talent.
Manimal mean business.
Big talk, big business. And now little man Donnie's scrambling his little behind off.
The following is our championship match of the evening. Will both competitors please come to the ring?
Zach, are you ready? Are you ready for a championship match?
I am.
Are you ready for the first title defense by the talented, the newly crowned D1 champion, Jet Danger? Oh, come on.
The crowd ain't ready.
Just when I think they saw the light,
I'm ready to watch them get beat.
they
That's
go
what I'm ready
right
for.
back to ignorance. This is the man who called his shot.
That he did.
Pinned the Manimal multiple times, including at Commando Clash, when he pinned, once again, the Manimal, this time for the D1 Championship.
Just gonna let this man leave my belt under the table like this? And you're gonna step on it?
Why would
I
you
didn't know
do
it was
that?
there.
Why
Who did it?
you leaving his stuff on the floor, Zach?
I didn't put it there. Who put it there? He did?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's not me, that's him.
This is why you was locked in the closet.
This is my question. If it's his belt, his championship, how did he forget it?
You do not. Like the Hunter's got some words for you. You better pay attention.
Oh, you still ain't got no gold. No gold. Still no gold. Hunter don't need to worry about me. He need to worry about other people in the building.
This is why you got that stunner.
Is what it is.
Well, I think he's feeling it right now.
Yes, he is.
The Manimal put in a very dangerous position just 2 weeks ago at Commando Clash. Not long ago, Jet Danger took advantage, but now Katie Marsh is 100% physically, mentally, and not only that, he is pissed off. And he looks like he's ready to take the fight, the Jet Danger. The only thing is, Jet Danger has beaten him multiple times. What's one more time, right?
But did he do it with help? That's the question.
It don't matter if it was help, without help, if it's by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. Don't be shy now. Where they at?
We already know who it is. Yep, we know who it is. We didn't see this coming. Are you shocked? Because I'm shocked.
I thought he no longer had a...
Slowhawk is livid.
He just represents having some authority. But the question is, how is he gonna call this? He's got problems with Jet Danger. He's got problems with Katie Marks, especially after what happened earlier.
This is gonna be hard for him to call down the middle. I guess it's all about who does he dislike more.
All that doesn't matter when you're wearing the stripes. It ain't about who you like, who you dislike. It's about calling it down the middle.
But can he? Can he be?
You think he forgot about that?
I don't think he's forgotten that either. He has a little bit of score to sell. A push from Jet Danger. Jet Danger could get disqualified for that. And the Marshal has the power to award the title to Manimal. Jet Danger better be very careful and watch that attitude. Right now, better be watching Manimal.
Why does he need to? If he gets disqualified, he retains the title.
This is true.
Suplex from Manimal. Gonna try to end it here. No.
Hey.
Marshall a little quick with that count.
You probably shouldn't put your hands on the official. Just saying.
Marshall Briggs likes laying down his own type of justice, and as he told us, the board of directors are no more. They are like the Senate and the Star Wars movies. They have been swept away. He is now solely in charge of the Coastal Wrestling Federation once again.
You've been waiting all your life to put a Star Wars reference.
As a matter of fact, yes, I have. The first three were good. The prequels were and the sequels were
Agree.
Well, right now, this sequel for the championship between Jet Danger and the Manimal Caden Marks
Seems
living up to its hype so far.
And I mentioned earlier, if Jet Danger gets disqualified, he retains. But Caden Marks, he doesn't not have that champion's advantage. If he gets counted out, it's back of the line for him.
Definitely back of the line. Only has one chance to redeem himself from that loss at Commando Clash, get his title back. Jet Danger going to make sure that doesn't happen.
Nice running knees.
Huge gut shots here.
Matter of fact, as we said, since the inception of the D1 title, these men have been fighting for it, going for the pinfall here. One. That was a rather that was a slightly leisurely count, I think. I'm not going to question his officiating, though.
Me
Zach,
neither.
Darian, you're more than welcome to.
I'm not doing it. I think he's doing a great job
He is
officiating.
doing a fine. The marshal is doing a fine job.
He put himself back. He got his power of CWF back. But come on, when you put the stripes on, you got to call it down the middle.
I'm just saying.
And he's doing a fine job of that right now.
That he is.
Oh, both
Right now,
of y'all
Jet
got brown all over your noses.
Right now, Jet Danger going to try to scoop up Manimal. Manimal having none of it. Laying in some attacks there to the side.
Quick gut
European
shots,
uppercut.
both fast and effective.
Another European uppercut. And there were some uppercuts that Mike Tyson might respect.
Yeah, this is true.
Knocking the noggin of Jet Danger right there right now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Marshall have it and saying, that's enough of it. Manimal better be able to control his animal-like rage or he will get DQ'd. He is walking a thin line with the Marshal. Jet Danger had him scouted there.
He also walked a thin line into that corner, face first.
Spent too much time focused on the Marshal, not enough time focused on Jet. Happens.
He better focus on Jet if he wants to reclaim that title. Jet Danger getting it done again, hooking the leg.
What do you?
One. Oh, only one count.
They could have possibly been it, but
Seems like there's some animosity in the ring between Jet Danger and the Marshal.
I'd say so. Of course, some really animosity between all three of them. Checking on, telling us, Marshall's telling us no.
He's not.
but he's got that
Manimal's-
dragon super
Manimal's still-
locked in.
This crowd chanting for Manimal. Marshall saying no. Manimal trying to get out of it. Manimal getting back up to his feet. Manimal getting back up to his feet. Oh, and Jet Danger bringing him crashing
And
back down.
back down he goes.
That sleeper locked in good and tight. Manimal gritting his teeth, grimacing, flopping around like a fish, trying to get out of it. This crowd urging him on. They want to see Manimal make history and become a two-time D1 champion. He'd be the first man to do it, by the way.
That he would be.
He was the first man to hold that D1 title. Wants to be the third man to hold it.
We got
Jet Danger doesn't want to let any of those records be set here tonight.
Oh,
he's got him up.
Shoulders. Jet Danger able to escape out of
Smart
it.
fighting out of it.
Schoolboy. One. Wait. Good call by Manimal getting his foot on that bottom rope. Has to break up the pinfall.
It was a fair call on Marshall too. That one was a fair call.
he is calling it down the line.
You still got brown on your nose, Zach. Shut up.
We all know how it goes.
And that very interesting choke right now, but also very effective.
Using the ropes to his advantage.
Manimal
Use the element around you.
going to take a slight breather here out on the outside. Has to the count of 10. Marshall hasn't even counted. Well, nope, spoke too soon. Counted to 1. Manimal getting back in, breaking the count now. Jet Danger waiting for him.
Stay on him.
Kick to the back of the head. Keeping the Manimal down.
No, Manimal able to kick out.
Kick out with authority. Still got a lot of fight left in him.
Yeah, probably got a little bit of dizziness in him if I had to guess after that kick to the head.
And I thought he was 100% ever since what happened at Commando Class, but you got to wonder That shot he took by Chris Mason at the event.
That shot he took by Jet Danger might have finished it off right here. No!
Again,
Gave
once
him a
again, a
headache for
shot
sure.
to the face. Like, does he still have lingering effects?
You're talking about that vicious German suplex, as you said, that he took from Chris Mason at Commando Clash. Knocked him out cold. Jet Danger capitalized and got the pinfall.
Well, this crowd is trying to give Manimal a second wind.
Jet Danger telling the crowd none of that. He doesn't want to hear it.
What he wants, the only thing Jet Danger wants to hear is the Marshall's hand hitting the mat 3 times and me saying still
Speaking
champion
of
Jet Danger. German suplex! German suplex from the former
Manimal
champion
showing
onto the
himself
current champion.
showing himself he won't be shook by a German suplex.
Jet Danger just writhing in pain at the moment.
Manimal wanting to put an end to this rivalry between the two of them once and for all.
He's got it.
Standing
Is he locking in the
guillotine
sleeper?
locked in.
Locking in the sleeper. Marshall checking on Jet Danger. He's telling us, no. Jet Danger still alive, hasn't tapped or passed out.
He's moving. He's edging close. No. He's on the floor.
Oh.
Trying to get into a pin attempt there.
And he's got the leg locked in, too.
Oh, man, that's not good.
Yeah, Jet Danger ain't going anywhere. Wait, Jet
gotta be
Danger
very
trying to
careful going
transition to a
to
pin attempt. No, only a 2 count.
Forcing Manimal to break the hold.
Super kick for the Manimal to Jet Danger. Hit him square in the face, knock the taste out of him. No! Jet Danger still having the wherewithal to grab that bottom rope.
And that's the 2. It's by Flow Hawk. Teaching that ring awareness.
Manimal needs to quit looking around. He needs to get
He's
back
looking
on it.
frustrated. He needs to get back on it.
That's right. Keep his head in the game.
Both these men know each other so well, have been in the ring together multiple times. Jet Danger got pinned by Manimal for Manimal to win the first D1 title. Since then, Jet Danger has gotten 3 victories over Manimal.
He got beat one time and said, no more of that.
Manimal having enough of it.
Good. Take out the leg.
Very smart. Manimal, a bit of a high flyer. Ooh, vicious boot to the head there.
But look at that. He's holding his head.
Yep, I must say, I am impressed with Jet Danger tonight.
There, as you said, as you speculated, Darion, there might be some lingering effects from that suplex he took at Commando Clash. Manimal might just have been very good at hiding it. There might be some weakness there, and Jet Danger might have picked up on it.
It's good. Looks like he might be looking for. It looked like Jet was trying to go for some kind of fisherman suplex, but Manimal cut him off.
Going for a fisherman suplex, all he caught is more offense from the Manimal Caden Marks. Jet Danger perched up high. He's used to being up there, but so is Manimal Caden Marks. Manimal about the only Manimal in the kingdom, in the animal kingdom, that you'll see fly. We might see a Danger fly here in just a second.
Right,
here we go.
Suplex right here.
Set him up for the suplex. Suplex from the top. Suplex from the top. From Caden Marks onto the current CWF D1 champion.
But can he capitalize? Did he do more damage to himself than he did Jet?
If y'all don't know what that feels like, you're coming crashing down when you hit the mat. That pain in your back, it sends a shock all the way down your spine, through your legs.
What these men don't want is a double count out. If it's a double count out, it's a draw, and the title will stay with Jet Danger. Manimal doesn't want that. This is his last chance to reclaim his title. Jet Danger hitting the clothesline, eating another lariat. Misses with his, off the ropes. Spear from Manimal. Spear under the CWF D1 champion. Hooking the leg. No!
Beautiful
Only
spear.
A 2 count.
Beautiful spear. And you know, we are pretty much around the corner from Pensacola.
Paying homage to the great one.
We acknowledge
Not
a
you,
certain
Darren.
tribal chief is what you guys are trying to say.
As we got our ones up.
Right now at
Is
4.
Caden looking to get one up on Jet Danger.
Caden, the first one back to his feet. That's one heck of an advantage. Jet Danger now back up to his feet. Both men are spent, taking a moment to breathe. back at it here, trading blows in the middle of the ring. And this just shows you how important, how prestigious the D1 championship is. These men putting both each other through the ringer
You want
to
to
be
talk
able to hold
about
it.
showing homage.
That was showing some straight homage.
Throwing Jet Danger in the ropes, connecting that knee into his ribs.
So
The same gut shots that he was hit with earlier.
how do those feel, Darion? Can you explain what those
Have you ever
feel?
been hit in the stomach, Zach? Have you ever had the tip of somebody's knee come into your stomach?
I have not.
It knocks every piece of air out of your lungs.
I had an appendix removed one time. That kind of smarted a little bit.
I'm happy for you, Donnie.
I don't know. That's the same thing, Donnie.
Jet Danger going to the outside here, taking a moment to
he might
breathe.
be looking to pack it up.
Wait a
He might
minute.
be ready to leave.
He's got that
leaving.
champion's
He's at
advantage.
2.
He doesn't need this.
He's running
He
away.
can, well, if he loses by count out, Manimal wins. But you know the title would stay with Jet Danger. Champion's advantage.
Oh,
What's he doing with the belt in the ring? You're not supposed to have the belt in the ring at this point. You only have the belt in the ring after the match is over.
He could have got out of dodge, took that title and left, but
well, if he disqualifies him, he wins.
Marshall telling him he's going to disqualify him on the spot.
Oh, what is this?
Jet Danger colliding the steel of the D1 title, the metal into the Marshall Briggs. We don't have a referee. Marshall is down. He can't disqualify Jet Danger if he's knocked unconscious.
and then Jet Danger going for the Manimal.
Super
but
kick.
Super kick from Manimal. He's going to cover him.
We got no ref.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, here comes
Wait a
the-
minute. There's another referee. No, only a 2 count. We have another ref in here. He was in the back waiting, I guess, to back up Marshall Briggs just in case.
Can we just talk about how the Marshalls got leveled?
Yes. Marshall Briggs getting hit with that D1 title from
taking
Jet Danger.
shots left and right tonight.
If Marshall was conscious,
He's going for that. A famouser.
Famouser on Manimal. No! Only a 2 count. Manimal's still in this. We're on our second referee, but Manimal is still in this. Marshall trying to collect himself on the outside.
Seems his brain was scrambled a little bit.
That'll happen when a belt comes crashing into your face.
That's solid gold plate. About 20 pounds of it.
Danger trying to go for the Danger driver.
And
Manimal not going to have it. Pushing him into the ropes. Picking him up on his shoulders. Executed perfectly. Hooking the leg. Wait a minute.
What's Marshall doing?
Referee wanting to count. Marshall saying,
Hey.
no, this is my job, son.
Oh.
Stunner into the referee. Only one referee now.
Caden has to match one.
And he did it. We have a
The
new
new D1
champion.
champion, the Manimal.
Caden Marks is once again the D1 champion.
Two-time.
The two-time D1 champion. And
Oh, Marshall got a kendo stick. Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. It's not me this time.
And now the Marshall with the kendo stick on the back of Jet Danger. Manimal back up. He sees that kendo stick.
The welts on the back, that hurts.
Marshall tossing it out. Has the belt in hand, that belt that now once again belongs to Manimal. Jet Danger telling us it was supposed to be his moment, but it certainly isn't. This
No,
moment
it's not.
belongs to Manimal. And Marshall Briggs here back in control of the CWF. Marshall wanting to do the honors here and giving the belt to the champion.
Presenting up.
I guess he's saying we're going to let bygones be bygones.
very worried Manimal right now. But
Oh, that's very nice of the Marshall. I guess whatever animosity that was between Marshall and the Manimal is now done. Bygones have been bygones.
I don't know if I would say that, Donnie.
Eye for an eye. I guess Marshall respects that.
Well, Marshall, he founded the Coastal Wrestling Federation for guys like Manimal, Kato Marks, giving them a platform, a spotlight. Wait a minute!
There it
Too
is.
soon.
There it is.
The
And we knew
stutter
it.
from Marshall Briggs. One in the microphone.
Marshall
And
Briggs
don't
called it
spit
for a
on it
microphone.
this time, Donnie.
I think that might be hard for him not to do.
Marshall has something else to say. To Kato Marks.
Hey, Manimal. You learned anything tonight?
Brave man in the crowd right there.
Yes, he is.
I told y'all about that.
Let me make one thing perfectly clear. Those of you that want to boo me and talk about me, I can whoop all your asses any day of the week.
Marshall maintaining wall here.
And that is the T right there.
I'm a person in here that couldn't drop where they stand. I just proved that with you, Manimal. I said it, this was just business, it wasn't personal. I said it's not business. It's not personal. Maybe it's both. But look at me when I'm talking. You put your hands on me earlier, son. You just stepped from business to personal. Let that be a lesson to you and anyone else that wants to try to cross me now that I'm back in full control. And if you don't believe me, here's the first example. On June 22nd, right here in the SRC Auditorium, Manimal, you're going to defend this D1 championship. Your newly won D1 championship. Congratulations, you got it back. Now you're going to defend it in a gauntlet match.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
You want to disrespect me, Manimal? You want to put your hands on me? Huh? Let me remind you who was out here when you won it the first time. I was out here when you won it the first time. I congratulate you. I protected you, and you want to put your hands on me. At Defiance, Manimal, you're going to face 3 secret opponents. You'll find out who they are when they walk down that ramp.
Better him than me.
Doesn't need your false hope in your lives. At Defiance, I hope you win, Manimal. Because if you make it past Defiance, it's going to be you and me.
Oh. Whoa.
Don't cross the boss.
Oh.
Manimal getting a very hard lesson from Marshall Briggs.
Very hard lesson.
Marshall Briggs not lenient with the law here in the CWF on June 22nd at Defiance. Manimal going to have to defend his belt in a gauntlet match against 3 unknown opponents.
I'm starting to get a little
And then if he gets
deja
through-
vu here. Is this this look on Marshall's face, I find it kind of familiar. I've seen it once a very long time ago when I first entered the door here at CWF, and I haven't seen it since, but it looks like that look is back.
Marshall Briggs in full control of the CWF. We have a new champion, a new D1 champion, Manimal Kato Marks, at least until June 22nd. How do you prepare for 3 opponents and you don't even know who their opponents are?
You
And if
can't.
he-
You
If
can't.
he gets past them, he's got to face the Marshall.
You just can't.
You mentioned him getting his authority back, and he has his authority with an iron fist.
Well, it is Marshall Briggs Law here once again in the Coastal Wrestling Federation. You know, congratulations to Manimal Caden Marks. Enjoy being the D1 champion for the two-time D1 champion for as long as you can there, son, because, whoo, you got a mountain to climb come June 22nd.
Let's hope he's okay.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in just a little bit with more CWF action.
I have to see a guy about a gauntlet match.
Grab those drinks, grab those chips, finish those tweets, and your Twitter grams, your TikToks, or whatever it is you're doing. And we go to your seats, we have more CWF action. Coming your way right now. The following contest is a two-on-one handicap because the pop stars could not find a tag team partner in time. Introducing first, about to make his way to the ring.
Oh, how sad. Johnny Romano couldn't find a tag team partner. Boo-hoo. I call that justice if you ask me. And yet this idiot is still coming out here dancing around. This man prancing around the ring like a little fairy. Disgusts me.
Yeah,
What?
see?
What?
Yeah, he loves you, Darion.
Come over here. Come back over here. But hey, that's why he's about to get his ass whooped in a handicap match tonight, bro.
Are you sure about that?
Go ahead. You heard him. Didn't have a partner. And what we have here is a brand new rising star. And keyword star, something Johnny Romano knows nothing about being.
He's a 90s pop star. It's in his name.
He's a flop star. Not even a star. He's just a flop. But to my point, who is the star? Is this man right here, Rob Ocho, who was victorious in his very first match. Taking a very tacky handkerchief out of Donnie's pocket.
That is extremely tacky.
This is why you don't get stuff from the thrift store.
It kind of clashes.
Yes. If there's anyone who can get the job done against Johnny Romano, who can disperse the dark cloud that is the Romano effect, is this man right here.
What dark cloud?
The Royal Flow and Rob Ocho about to handle the problem that is Johnny Romano. I got you. Mess him up good. Mess him up good.
Rob Ocho and Justin Flo here in a 2-on-1 handicap match with the pop star Johnny Romano. Johnny couldn't find a tag team partner in time.
Because he has no friends.
He has a lot of friends. It's
He
just none
has
of
no
them.
friends.
He has a lot of friends. It's just none of them have a wrestling license.
I like to consider myself his friend.
You gonna go help
I
him?
do too.
You gonna go help him? Either one of y'all can go help him.
No. We're gonna be right here.
Well, I guess y'all not his friend after
Well,
all.
Johnny Romano been on a roll here. Got a pinfall victory over Marshall Briggs. beat Damon Tegra, and then at Commando Clash, Darion got a victory over you.
See, this is what I call the Romano.
What?
The Romano effect has this dark cloud hanging over his opponent's head. He gets dominated, tortured throughout the whole match, only to somehow come out victorious. Somehow slip away the victory every single time.
He beat you?
Well, like a certain 1990s song says, I won't back down. He won't back down.
Someone needs to put him down.
Or
that
you know,
someone right here is going to be Flowhawk and Rob Ocho.
or wait a minute, like a certain popular 90s movie, He's Hard to Kill.
The 90s are dead.
Not so long as there is breath in the lungs of Johnny Romano, Justin Flo and Rob Ocho going to try to end it right here. Johnny in a 2-on-1 war. As we said, couldn't find a partner in time. Looks like he doesn't need a partner.
Miscommunication. See that right there? That is the Romano effect. Look,
I'm still stuck on the fact he beat you.
he didn't beat me. He survived.
Ocho and Justin Flo. Ocho not a member of Flo Enterprises, but him and wait a minute. What's that? Nathan Sims.
What do you got to do with
Nathan
this?
Sims coming to
What
the
does
ring.
he have to do with this?
Nathan Sims coming to the ring and attacking Rob Ocho, attacking Justin Flo. Attacking Justin Flo. Marshall Briggs, the tag team partner of Nathan Sims. Pandemonium here. Referee Troy doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
And Marshall Briggs, who's now back in full control of the CWF.
Oh. Rob Ocho take a boost to the face.
Think all this is going to happen. Wait a minute. Marshall telling Darion Drummond to take a lunch break. Going to be joining us here at the commentary table. Zach, you stay right there. I'm going to stay on this side.
Well, I got to be on this side, Donnie.
Yes, it is now a tag team match. It's good to be the man in power.
Hello, Marshall.
Can I help you?
I don't know. Maybe I could get a little pain patch for my neck. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I think there's a neck brace backstage if you want to go get it.
That'd be great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined on commentary by the owner, the founder of the Coastal Wrestling Federation, one half of the CWF Tag Team Champions,
Get it right.
Marshall Briggs.
That's right. Get it right.
We are now under Marshall Briggs law. See what I did there?
It's martial law. If you're going to tell a joke, Donnie, whatever, do it right. Something funny?
It is.
Let's just watch this match.
Right now, Justin Flo and Rob Ocho not thinking this situation is funny. Thought they were going to have an easy night by tag teaming 2-on-1 Johnny Romano. Johnny Romano getting a partner here. Actually, I guess you say you're lending him your partner, Nathan Sims.
I'm not lending anybody anything. Let's make it very clear. I have no love lost for Rob Ocho, the guy who's ungrateful, just like the Manimal. You saw what happened earlier to the Manimal, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we did.
Yeah.
That
Rob
was
Ocho
very
may be
ungrateful.
next. That was what?
Very ungrateful.
Oh, I thought you said it was uncalled for. I'm going to drop you again if you keep sassing me.
Pop star Johnny Romano dropping a snapmare on Rob Ocho, following it up with a kick to the back, bouncing out the ropes. Elbow drop. Going to try to end it here. No.
This makes me happy watching Rob Ocho get beat up. I blame him for me catching the stunner from you, Marshall.
Aren't you? Your mouth is what caught you the stunner, and it's about to happen again. That's your second warning, Just Zach, which is probably one of the worst names I've ever heard for a commentator.
It is what it is. It's simple.
Just like you and all these people.
Right now, Nathan Sims going to work on the young rookie Rob Ocho. Nathan Sims going to try to get a measure of revenge here on Rob Ocho. Rob Ocho beat Nathan Sims in one-on-one competition in Ocho's very first match here at the CWF.
That's true, he did, but let's not forget he had to have help. He cheated, because that's what he does. That's what Rob Ocho's done so far since coming to the CWF, and maybe that's why him and Flo Enterprise get along so well.
Has that leg lock in good and tight there. Pop star Johnny Romano now the legal man once again. The 90s raining down on the 80s. SRC. No, spoke too soon. Jawbreaker from Rob Ocho.
That was impressive.
First graduate of the D1 Academy. The CWF has here.
You know, which I own that too. And let's talk about the D1 Academy. If there's anybody out there that wants to become a professional wrestler and wants to work somewhere that is actually respectable, the D1 Academy would be the place to go. But the problem is we let people in like Rob Ocher that are ungrateful. Maybe we need to be a little more strict about who we let in this company.
Yes, sir, indeed. Right now, Justin Flo, the legal man here, working on the pop star Johnny Romano. Ooh, right on his back. As we said, Johnny Romano been on a roll here in the CWF. Got a victory over Damon Tager, got a victory over Darion Drummond, and Marshall Briggs even was able to get a victory over you.
Is that where we want to go, Donnie?
No, sir. No, sir, it is not.
That is. He went
no,
there.
sir, it is not.
Can't go back now. You already went there.
Oh, no, we're backing
Donnie?
up. We're going in reverse.
Donnie?
Yes, sir.
It is spoken.
Have I told you how much I love my job here, Marshall?
And if there's anything I hate, it's a kiss ass. But you can kiss Zach's ass all day.
Well then.
Might take you that long.
Hey.
Oh, come on, Marshall. This is a
Can
PG.
we watch this match?
Yeah,
in the
we
ring?
can watch this match here in the ring. Let's talk about that. Right now, let's talk about the fact that pop star Johnny Romano is on his knees and Rob Ocho.
What's
Wait a
this?
minute.
Look at this.
Oh.
Rob
Look at
Ocho
this.
sneaking up
Oh,
behind.
look at Mama Sims over there. Look at her.
She's about to
Sneaking
get
up behind
crazy.
Nathan Sims. Mama Sims about to get involved in this match. Does not like seeing her son manhandled like this.
My tag partner's biggest fan, Mrs. Sims.
And look, now Rob Ocho's disrespecting officials, telling officials, shut up.
Referee
Sometimes-
Troy here checking on the pop star Johnny Romano. Flohawk has him in that sleeper hold, that choke hold, trying to choke the life out of the 90s here. Arms dropped once, has to drop 3 times. Drops twice. This could be over. No! The pop star Johnny Romano. The 1990s are alive and well.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's
Ow, that'll make you sing, Soprano. Whoa! Almost got the pin attempt. No! Both men trying to get the pin there.
I'll say this, as much as I don't like Johnny, because, you know, he did beat me at the last Voltage,
yes, he did.
he is impressive. You know, he's very impressively getting whooped right now by the Foul Hawk.
But you know, as a
That's a
90s
wonderful-
theme, he is the Hit Me Baby One More Time candidate.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. That's true. You actually said something right. What were you going to say, Donnie?
The
Something
Foul
else?
Hawk. That is a wonderful nickname. I wonder who thought up that nickname.
I'm glad I came up with it, Donnie.
Yes, sir. You're very smart to come up with that nickname.
I think Angry Cockatiel fits him more, but that's just me.
Wow.
Stinking Buzzard.
That works too.
I wonder if he ever takes off that bandana, because it's always the same color.
I don't know.
It's probably pretty
He probably
rotten
hasn't
by now.
washed it since the 90s. Rob Ocho here trying to make it the 8th era here of the CWF. Suplex onto the pop star Johnny Romano.
Oh, is he going to go for
okay.
the Three Amigos here?
Okay.
One
Ocho?
amigo down. That's a good movie, by the way.
Oh.
Although it came out
Oh.
in the 80s. Second amigo.
Hey, you want to run your mouth? You want to keep talking?
Wait a minute.
Keep running your mouth.
Transition into a small package.
You better watch your partner, Flo.
Ocho, the rookie, able to get out of it at the last second. Ocho taking a moment to jaw jack with the crowd. He needs to keep his eyes on his opponent.
Especially when there's a veteran like Johnny Romano in the ring.
Don't,
You know, go ahead.
don't take the fun-loving personality and the dancing to heart. Johnny Romano can be serious when he needs to.
He's seriously laid out in the ring right now, Donnie.
Well,
What are you talking about?
Darion Drummond spoke on this. You know, the pop star, he has a way to come back, even in the most bleakest of moments, although perhaps not this time, deep in enemy territory. Going to try to go for a double suplex
You
here.
see, now let's examine this real quick.
Oh. Pop star! Neck breaker on the
Wow.
Justin Flo! Neck breaker on the Rob Ocho. See, Marshall, I told you.
You told me what, Donnie? You told me what?
I told you, never count the pop star Johnny Romano out. If we had bet money on it, I might have won some.
You know what I'm counting, Donnie? Your days behind this announce desk. That's what I'm counting.
Well,
Have
there,
I told you how much I love my job?
Listen.
I'll take a pay cut with
What
our
is
next
this?
negotiation.
Where's this coming from?
Kip up?
Oh, almost.
Again. What?
Almost.
Hey, wasn't I a much better referee than this guy?
You were
I
a great
agree.
referee.
You called it very impartial. Down the line. I enjoyed it.
He was trying to get the tag on Nathan Sims. Rob Ocho made sure that didn't happen.
I just want you to know, Darion calls this the Romano Cloud.
The Romano Cloud?
Yeah, it's that black cloud because Johnny's always winning. I think Darion's just salty because Johnny keeps beating him.
Well, you know, hit him one more time. So let's talk about this. So I'm here. You're being graced with the CWF Tag Team Champion, one half of which, obviously, Sims is much more gracious than I am because I'm not going to get in there and soil my hands by protecting someone like Romano, who is just as ungrateful as Manimal is. Let's be honest.
How do we figure that?
Enziguri there.
Are you questioning me, Zach? I'll
Not
tell you how we
questioning.
figure that. Well, let's examine that as we sit here and watch Johnny laid out. Has he ever thanked Marshall Briggs for being able to work here at the CWF? Has he ever thanked me for any opportunities I've given him?
I can't say that he
Well,
has.
that's all we need to know right
Well,
there.
Marshall, you guys had a little bit of animosity there in the past. I mean, I'm sure that's all behind you. I'm sure the pop star is grateful.
Here we go.
A man that is certainly grateful is Nathan Sims. Grateful that he's in the ring. They're able to get his hands on Rob Ocho.
Ocho might be in trouble.
Showing him how it's done.
Nathan Sims perhaps going for no. Throwing Rob into the corner while colliding with Justin Flo. Rob now down on his back.
Seems like Rob is kind of senseless, has no idea where he is.
I know where that knee
Now,
was.
I happen to know Sims has really been working on this right here. His
and a
hole.
reverse.
His hole.
That hurts.
Already into the ropes again. Oh, Master from knockout Nathan Sims.
One,
Was it enough?
two.
No.
Oh! I don't know. That might have been three. That might have
Ref
been
called
three.
too.
Marshall, you may disagree with me, but, and I hate to say this, you got to admire the endurance, so to speak, of Rob Ocho just a little bit.
I don't have to admire anything about Rob Ocho.
Why are you telling him what he has to admire?
I was merely giving a suggestion.
I've got some suggestions for you, but this is a PG event. Do the letters FO mean anything to you?
Oh,
Oh, Friends United? Like we're here at this announce table?
FO, not FU. FO, Donnie. Where's your education? Didn't you go to Full Sail or something?
I'm currently taking classes.
Well, I hope you got the extended payment.
Right now, Rob Ocho getting payment from Nathan Sims, and it's over.
Oh!
No, only a 2 count. I spoke too soon. Only a 2 count.
I saw 3.
Was it a 3?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Was it a pinfall? 1, 2, 3. Yep.
That's it.
Yep. There we are. There's
There
the
we-
winners.
Well, that was unexpected.
All right, then. You know, I really do get tired of seeing
Well, the
Romano
winning
up there.
streak of Johnny Romano extending to 4 now, thanks to Nathan Sims.
Yeah, well, let's not ignore the obvious. He needed help yet again, Donnie. He needed help to beat me. He needed help to beat those two goons in the ring.
But that was 2-on-1, so yeah, he would need help. He was
You're
outnumbered.
this close, Zach. You're
The
this close.
90s are alive and well here in the Coastal
spitting
Wrestling
facts.
Federation.
You got a problem? You want some too? Yeah. Go to the back.
Justin Flo doing the smart thing and going to the back.
I agree. Very smart.
Rob Ocho none too happy losing
You got
here.
something to say?
Oh, he's angry. Uh-oh.
The headset is off of the Marshall.
Things are about to pick up at the announce table here. This is interesting.
Whoa, let's not do anything at the announce table. This equipment ain't cheap.
They're having some words, that's all.
I'll never get the deposit back. This stuff's a rental.
Oh, put his hands on the boss.
That's not going to slide. Marshall's
should
not
know
going to
better.
let that go. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Rob Ocho
Yep.
attacking the pop star, and Nathan Sims on his back was turned.
Oh.
Referee telling Marshall to ring the bell. You don't tell the boss to ring the bell. The Marshal will ring the bell whenever he darn well pleases.
My question is, why isn't the Marshal helping his tag team partner? That's the question at hand.
That's a very good question, come to think of it. Why don't you go over there and ask him?
I mean, Rob Ocho just slapped him, and now he's just letting him do
Rob
what he...
Ocho got, lost here, but still standing tall. And now Marshall.
Rob Ocho running like a scalded dog? Scared of the Marshal, maybe.
Ocho's still trying to keep a little bit of distance between him and the Marshal, although no,
Can't blame
spoke
him.
too soon. Now they're both eye and eye. Ocho not backing down from Marshall Briggs. Jaw jack in between the two of them. Oh, and a push from Marshall Briggs. Ocho like, I'm going to let that slide. I'm going to get back in here and attack a downed opponent.
Taking advantage of somebody that's already been hurt.
Marshall Briggs now.
Oh.
Not getting in there and helping Nathan Sims.
What is that about?
You'd think
Why is it
the Marshal would be backing up his deputy, but instead not even getting in the ring.
turning his back?
What is going on here?
That is,
Well, those questions will have to be answered at a later date.
What
Marshall
was-
Briggs not helping Nathan Sims at all. Nathan Sims flopping around like a fish out of water. Rob Ocho getting a measure of revenge there on Nathan Sims.
I mean,
Mama Sims taking exception to Rob Ocho. That's not a lady you want to tick off, believe me. Pop star Johnny Romano and referee Troy checking on Nathan Sims. You got to think Nathan Sims is probably pissed off his tag team partner didn't come help him. He's glaring at the entranceway. I don't know if he's glaring at Rob Ocho or glaring in the back at the Marshal.
yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot we don't know at this moment. We'll have to try to get the answers to those questions later. Nathan Sims telling me that they've got Rob Ocho. He's got Rob Ocho's number. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for our main event.
These are some nice glasses.
The following contest is our main event of the evening. A non-title one-on-one matchup. Introducing first, about to make his way to the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a banger, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Our king has returned. As our broadcast partner Daniel Drummond would say, there's a banger on the radio right now.
The Defiant King back in the SRC Auditorium after 3 months. We haven't seen him here in Milton, Florida since February when he was jumped by all members of Flow Enterprises after that vicious no-holds-barred match he had with Brandon Collins.
I'm guessing he's here to seek some revenge. Welcome back, Darion. Glad to have you back.
Welcome back, Darion. Did you enjoy that break?
I'm sick and tired.
Johnny won again, by the way.
Get the bell rung here.
Ooh. Simon is not playing.
Simon Phillips wanting to get some revenge here on 1/3 of Flow Enterprises.
Ooh, vicious
Hunter
chops.
Hendricks, vicious chops indeed. That'll titillate your tip.
Donnie, this is a PG show. Stop right there.
Yeah,
No,
Donnie.
Zach, cover your ears.
That'll hurt your chest hairs.
He doesn't have any.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Moose again.
Just like Donnie.
Never mind. Wait a minute. Up high, the king, laying both feet on the Prodigy. Could be over right here.
He almost
No.
kicked Kendrick out of his boots. Hendricks, excuse me.
The Prodigy Hunter Hendricks has been meeting some very impressive opponents here as of late. Got that DQ victory over Marshall Briggs at the last show. Going to try to continue racking up wins over big opponents.
Maybe he should go ahead and apologize to the king while he has a chance.
Don't think he's going to do that here now.
It doesn't look like he needs to apologize at this moment.
Hunter Hendricks once again concentrating on his singles career. He and Rob Ocho unsuccessful in their bid for the tag titles at Commando Clash. Big
he's
chance.
bleeding.
This is a big chance here. If he beats Simon one-on-one, you got to think Marshall Briggs might be thinking about, maybe this kid deserves a title shot.
could
Then
put him
again,
in the
given the
picture.
animosity he has for Flow Enterprises, maybe not. No! The Defiant King defying in that pin attempt.
Oh.
As we said, Simon trying to get a measure of revenge on Flow Enterprises.
I'm just like shocked that
I think he did.
the awe that the audience was in.
Yeah, it was shocking. Oh.
I'm surprised that the Prodigies last this long, to be honest.
And why? Why? He is a very talented individual.
He is a talented wrestler, but the Defiant King, Simon Phillips, is on a whole nother level. That is why he's the CW champion.
Oh,
Case
coup
in
de
point
grace.
right there. Dropping all his weight on the chest, trying to get the pin. No. Only a 2 count.
But one thing you got to remember is that the Defiant one also had a little break.
Oh, jawbreaker.
Had a 3-month break. Was supposed to be here at the last Voltage. Had a little bit of car trouble, courtesy of Flow Enterprises. I heard they slashed his tires. May have put some sugar in his tank.
Donnie,
now
what are you
they're-
on about?
He's accusing Flow Enterprises of tampering with somebody's vehicle.
Sugar tank?
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's a good way to hurt an engine. Right now, the hurt is on Simon Phillips from the Prodigy Hunter Hendricks, who I said a moment ago.
Dragging his face across the road. That is.
You know,
How
Hunter
does that feel there, you know?
can
You've
feel
never had-
good.
No, I haven't.
That is a rope that your face is being dragged across. How do you think it feels?
Oh!
Simon Phillips, super speed Simon Phillips. Gonna try to get the pin here again. No.
Probably doesn't feel as bad as being sandwiched at the bottom corner.
He is bringing the pain to the prodigy.
You know, I spoke with Simon Phillips in the back. The king is back in his kingdom. And from that interview, I got one impression. He is wanting to hurt Hunter Hendricks. Get this victory here. Pin attempt. No.
But that is the name of the game. Hurt your opponent to get the victory.
Hurt Simon there for a moment. Has to
Now
the
that's
count
just
of 5.
uncalled for. Uncalled for.
Oh, now it's uncalled for. If it was the other way around, then it'll be okay, right?
That's correct.
Hypocrites everywhere.
Put some respect on the king's name.
Hypocrites. Hypocrites all around me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So what you think about this?
How would
Hunter
you feel
Hendricks
if that
having-
was Johnny doing it to the king? How would you feel then?
Johnny isn't smart enough to
Oh,
have
by
a
the
killer
way,
instinct. Shut up. We're not talking about Johnny right now.
He won, by the way.
Of course he did.
Right now, Hunter Hendricks trying to get the win.
And got me kicked off of commentary, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
You just took a break. You earned it, Darion.
Shut up, Donnie.
I mean, that's between you and Marshall.
Shut up, Zach.
Just saying, that's between you and Marshall.
I said shut up.
I heard what you said. I'm just saying, between you and Marshall.
Up and over, Simon Phillips goes, bouncing off the ropes.
Oh!
Colliding into that lariat of the
Very
prodigy,
big
Hunter
discus
Hendricks.
clothesline.
That was nice.
Knocked the wind right out of him.
No! Simon Phillips still in this. The CWF champion. Currently without his championship belt. That in the clutches of Flow Enterprises, specifically Justin Flow.
I can see on his face right now he is rocked.
Rocked indeed. Oh, stepping on the left ankle.
Can't fight without ankles.
Yeah. Can't
Man
fight if you
can't stand, he can't fight.
Y'all are learning something. Look at that.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Of course, you should.
Although I'm starting to think it was a little better when he wasn't here.
We like
Not
having
someone
Derek-
who is not showing appreciation is this audience right here.
not showing their appreciation to Hunter Hendricks. Hunter Hendricks wanting to lay the hurt on our CWF champion, stomping on that left hand, or excuse me, that right hand.
Simon Phillips, I believe he's a right-handed individual. He can't throw a punch.
Look at the freaking champion. I'm the man standing. Do something.
You gonna go do something, Zach?
Tell Hunter
do
Hendricks
something. He
laying
just
out the
called you out.
challenge to Zach to do something.
Maybe he should focus
Well,
on the king.
Simon Phillips is
Yeah,
going to do
see
something.
that?
He's going to lay it into Hunter Hendricks. Up and over, Hunter went to the outside. Simon had him scouted perfectly. That's the reason why he's the CW champion.
that?
Wait a minute. Simon Phillips on the top turn.
Oh,
Hendricks to the outside.
Will look like a frog splash to the outside.
Oh, it looks
Oh,
like
wait,
the
wait,
king
he-
may have hurt himself.
He's holding his knee.
He may have hurt himself.
When you do high aerial onslaughts like that, you take a lot of damage yourself. But I think Hunter Hendricks took even more damage.
High
But
risk,
I
high
see
reward.
Simon clutching that left knee. Going to get back in the ring to break the 10 count.
Still holding it.
Okay.
That knee pad will only give you so much protection.
I don't know. I would have just took the count on victory. Don't risk that knee. How is this not a
And one of these
disqualification?
fans getting a slap in
How is this not
on Hunter
DQ?
Hendricks.
Wow, this is beautiful.
It's outside the ring. The referee's
This
authority
is
doesn't extend
exactly
outside the ring.
outside interference.
They're already outside. How's it outside interference when they're already outside?
You just said they're outside, literally outside, aka
It's outside interference
interference.
when something from the outside comes inside.
And
They're
what did you just say?
outside.
What did
sick.
you just say they were, Donnie?
You need to download the rule book. They updated the app too.
You don't know how to work technology, Donnie.
I don't know. I know how to work this mute button. Oh shit! You.
Donnie, this
PG,
is a
Donnie.
PG show.
PG, Donnie.
Ladies and gentlemen,
at home,
excuse me, I
Shut
just
up,
saw-
Donnie. I'm talking to ladies and gentlemen at home. We apologize for our broadcast partner.
Very rude.
Simon Phillips, head smashed right into the steel table right here in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse my French. Now Hunter Hendricks going to work on the down champion.
Putting the beat down on the Defiant one. Hitting rope with some momentum.
Taking a moment to dance, laying the leg drop onto the neck of the champion. Champion able to kick out.
A way better dancer than Johnny, by the way.
I love how our king kicks out.
Simon Phillips clutching onto that throat.
Well, I can only imagine a leg drop will hurt.
This is not smart of Hunter Hendricks. He should not be jaw-jacking with the referee. He needs to be concentrating on Simon Phillips. Simon Phillips is having time and chance to try to, shake off that damage to his windpipe, if you can even do something like that.
That's one person you don't want to give breathing room is the Defiant one, Simon Phillips.
Doesn't have a lot of breathing room up on the shoulders of Hunter Hendricks.
Are you sure about that, Donnie?
He might be looking for Simon's own detonation kick, but...
Need him in the... Oh!
Chasing right after him.
Hunter ate the knee, but Simon ate that elbow, missing with the lariat. Crossbody onto Hunter Hendricks.
And that's a car crash.
I can't even imagine what that does to your internals.
It kind of rearranges them a little bit.
Ooh.
Well, now that the anatomy lesson is over, Simon Phillips up on his feet, going to give a different kind of lesson, a lesson of pain to Hunter Hendricks. Colliding into him again. Throwing him into the corner and colliding into him yet again. Bulldog under Hunter Hendricks. Simon Phillips going to go to the high rent district. Going to go to the top turnbuckle. Oh. Missing with that stomp. Hunter missing with the lariat.
Double
on the CWF champion. No! Only a 2 count.
Very last second.
I will give it to Hunter. That was a beautiful spine buster. Perfectly executed.
The pride of a champion and a lot of hate is fueling Simon Phillips right here, right now. And I still think he has a lot of gas in his tank. That's why he was able to kick out of that vicious move.
Oh, see, Hunter, the whole match, he's been focused on other people instead of the champ.
I don't agree. Hey.
And the ref saying, you will respect my authority.
He can't put his hands on a competitor, though.
He'll get DQ. This ref ain't taking none of his stuff.
Okay.
Looks
Prodigy
like
going to try to finish it here. Simon's able to kick. Simon's able to get out of it. Boot to the head there. Picking him up.
Yeah.
Simon's going for it. The King's Crown. The King's Crown on Hunter Hendricks. And it's over.
That's all she wrote, folks. See? Embrace it, Darion. Embrace it.
Embrace the effort that Hunter Hendricks did put in tonight against the CWF champion.
Well, Hunter Hendricks' momentum has been halted by the returning king, Simon Phillips, proving why he is atop the mountain here in the CWF.
I would say those are rookie mistakes.
The fight that the Prodigy took Simon Phillips tonight, having a hard time getting to his feet.
I give him that.
Hold up, it's not over yet.
Enterprises.
Jet Danger and Justin Flo. Justin Flo up on the shoulders. He just has the King's Crown.
That's what we love to
Flo
see.
is down
This is
and
what we
out.
live for.
And now, Simon Phillips, he has his championship belt back.
Just get out of there, Jet. Get your people and go. Get them and
Jet
go.
Danger getting Hunter Hendricks and doing just that.
Well, it seems the
Flo
king.
laying on the other side. Jet Danger going to go and check on him. All hail the Defiant King. The championship belt is back in his grasp where it belongs.
Great minds think alike, Donnie.
Exactly. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
But you know, Flo, I don't think this is over for him. I think he's going to go right back for that title.
Simon kicked him so hard it flattened the hawk.
That's
if
not
I
an
know
easy.
Justin Flo enough, if I know him well, he's had a small taste of that gold,
Now a flat hawk.
and he wants it in his permanent possession.
Flow Enterprises not having a good night. Jet Danger lost the D1 title. Rob Ocho and Justin Flo lost that tag team match, and now Hunter Hendricks just lost to Simon Phillips. They're 0-3 tonight. Not a good evening.
The one thing about them is they know how to bounce back. Are they about to do that right
Simon Phillips giving an invitation to Justin Flo to, quote, get his keister in there. Simon saying he'll take all 3 of them.
now? Not really good odds he wants to put himself in, but
Hunter Hendricks can't even stand up.
if he's feeling froggy.
I don't know about Froggy. Jet Danger can't be in great health either after taking that kendo shot to the back. Whew.
Wait a minute. Chris Mason in the ring. Chris Mason coming to the aid of Simon Phillips.
The disciple of the Defiant One.
Chris Mason and Simon Phillips were aligned for a long time. Chris Mason, you could say, was a disciple of Simon Phillips.
And like I just said like 2 seconds ago,
You know, I thought there might be something going on with Flo and Chris Mason because, Flo did hire Chris Mason to fight Brandon Collins. Those guys have an I Quit match June 22nd at Defiance.
he's got bills to pay.
But, even though he might have taken the money from Flo, I guess he's still on the side of Simon Phillips. That's good to know. Good loyalty from the Southern Brute. That's one heck of a man you want to have on your side.
I agree.
He's one person, but he's worth an entire offensive line.
He's standing off Flow Enterprises by himself.
Flow Enterprises, just tucking tail and running. Very smart maneuver. You want to put a lot of distance.
Oh, what is this?
What the
Oh!
What the Hades? What the? Chris Mason putting that chair to the back of Simon Phillips.
But why?
I don't know.
I think
And
he's.
now planting him onto it once again. What the heck am I saying, Zach? Darren, do you know what's going on?
What you're seeing is the Southern Brute making a statement. He doesn't need Simon Phillips anymore. In fact, I'll go as far as to say that Simon needed Mason a whole lot more than it was the other way around.
That's true. Once again.
Flow Enterprises with smiles on their face, leaving here. Simon Phillips in there all alone with the Southern Brute.
So I guess we can say CM equals P squared.
Well, the
What
Southern
you
Brute.
can say is it is now Chris Mason's time. Is he's on his own, and he is very dangerous.
He's undefeated here in the CWF. I guess he's made his intentions known. He wants a crack at the title.
Now we know.
And our king left lying right in the middle of the ring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you on this edition of CWF Voltage. We will be back here in Milton, Florida, June 22nd for Defiance. Tickets going on sale soon. And now we got our referees coming out to check on Simon Phillips.
I hope he's okay.
The Southern Brute just brutalized the Defiant One, breaking out on his own. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the greatness, Darion Drummond, the host of Radio Greatness. This is Donnie Harris, and that is Zach.
Just Zach. That's right.
This has been Voltage, and this has been Radio Greatness.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time.
some new disciples of disobey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for this edition of CWF Voltage. And do not forget, June 22nd, right here in the SRC Auditorium, we will be back for CWF Defiance. Be sure to check us out